Hello from Cairo's 6 o'clock news from Channel 2 and Mohammed Abdelmenem. We start with headlines. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi holds two separate calls with Jordan's king and Congolese counterpart. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli inspects a number of factories in the 10th of Ramadan city. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi stressed Egypt's full solidarity and full support to Jordan in facing all kinds of terrorism and extremist groups that target security and stability of Jordan. This came during a phone call held by President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi with Jordan's King Abdullah II, who expressed his appreciation to this support. He also hailed the deep historical relations between Egypt and Jordan and the two countries. The phone call tackled current developments in Palestine, especially the efforts exerted to reach ceasefire in Gaza Strip and access of humanitarian aid. The two leaders also discussed the developments in the West Bank. Both leaders stressed their total rejection of any attempts to displace Palestinians and affirmed the necessity of establishing a Palestinian independent state with East Jerusalem as its capital as the only guarantee to achieve stability in the region. The phone call also reviewed means of boosting bilateral ties and in all fields which achieves the interests of both countries and enhances the strategic partnership between the two countries. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi asserted the strong historical relations between Egypt and the Democratic Republic of Congo, adding that Egypt is keen to boost joint ties, especially in the fields of economy and development. The president's remarks came during a call with his Congolese counterpart, Felix Tshisekedi, where he expressed sincere condolences for the victims of the recent sinking of a boat in the Congo River. The call also focused on the regional situations and ways to strengthen cooperation between the Nile Basin countries to achieve common interests, where the two presidents affirmed the importance of this commitment in consensus among basin countries. During the call, President el-Sisi discussed with the Congolese president the situation in East Democratic Congo, where the president confirmed Egypt's keen to support all international and regional initiatives to reach a settlement to this political crisis in a bid to achieve stability in the region. In a cable of congratulations, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi extended his greetings to Pope Tewodros II, Pope of Alexandria, and the Patriarch of St. Mark's Cathedral, and all Egyptian Copts on Easter. In his cable, the head of state expressed his happiness to congratulate the Pope and Egyptian Copts on the occasion, wishing them happy returns, highlighting that such occasion is a chance to hail the unique bond among all Egyptians. The president also prayed to God to bless Egypt and its great people with prosperity, peace, and welfare. Pope Tewodros II, Pope of Alexandria and St. Mark's Cathedral, leads an Easter Mass later on Saturday. A number of ministers, state officials, popular and executive leaders, public figures, and religion men will be attending the Mass. Grand Sheikh of Al-Azhar, Dr. Ahmed Al-Tayyib greeted Pope Tewodros II marking Easter. In a phone call, Al-Azhar Grand Sheikh expressed his best wishes to all Coptic brothers, asserting that these occasions are good chances to renew the brotherly link and love among citizens. President Fattah al-Sisi thanked the Arab Labour Organization for its exerted efforts in supporting employment and trainings, confronting unemployment, enhancing social dialogue among the three labour parties, which include governments, businessmen and workers. This came in a speech delivered on behalf of the President by Minister of Labour Mohammed Gobran during the opening session of the 51st Arab Labour Conference organized by the Arab Labour Organization in Cairo under the auspices of President Fattah al-Sisi. The conference was attended also by Arab League Chief Ahmed Abul Ghait, 81st Arab Labour Minister, 440 participants representing government delegations, employers, organizations, as well as labor unions from 21 Arab countries. Arab League Chief Ahmed Abul Ghait asserted that the Arab Labour Organization is a main pillar in the Arab joint system, adding that since the launch of the Arab Organization in 1965, it has provided an important model in representing all parties, including the productive process parties, workers, employers, and governments. Addressing the opening session of the 51st Arab Labour Conference, which was held in Cairo, the Arab League chief said that the Arab Labour Conference is a leading model in the exchange of experiences across the Arab world by the best regulatory practices and legislative principles which regulate labour relations. Abul Ghait also congratulates the Arab Labour Organization on the occasion of its second anniversary of its establishment. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli stressed that the government has achieved an important progress in the file of enhancing industry, as well as providing facilitations of establishing industrial institutions. Prime Minister's remarks came during an inspection tour Saturday on a number of factors in the 10th of Ramadan city. Madbouli said Egypt's progress in the industrial sector represented a fundamental achievement on the path of achieving the state's goals of localizing various industries. The Prime Minister praised the tangible developments the state had witnessed in production and manufacturing operations, stressing the government's commitment to provide the necessary support to any factory to boost its operation and expand its investment. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli began his inspection tour in the 10th of Ramadan city by inspecting the Utopia Pharmaceutical Industries factory. Prime Minister affirmed that the pharmaceutical industry sector is a priority sector, pointing that work is undergoing to provide facilities to attract more investments to this important sector. He said that the Egyptian Medicine Authority has obtained accreditation from the World Health Organization in the field of medicine. Meanwhile, Prime Minister inspected the factories of Taiba Advanced Electrical Industries Company. Madbouli listened to the company's vision for providing advanced electricity distribution solutions and equipment. Minister of Foreign Affairs, Immigration and Egyptian expatriates Badr Abdelati lauded the recent progress in relations between Egypt and Tunisia. Abdelati made the remarks during his talks with Tunisian counterpart Mohammed Al-Nafti in Tunis. The top Egyptian diplomat commended the outcome of the 6th session of the Joint Trade and Industrial Committee, which will assist in advancing economic, trade and investment collaboration between the two countries and achieving their mutual benefit. Abdulati underlined the importance of benefiting from the existing joint cooperation frameworks and continuing the regular convocation of bilateral committees, most notably the Political Consultation Committee at the level of foreign ministers, as well as exploring potential trilateral collaboration in Africa. The ministers mulled the successive developments in the Middle East as they exchanged views on the most prominent Arab issues, notably the Palestinian issue. Earlier, Foreign Minister Abdulati stressed Egypt's keenness on developing bilateral ties with Tunisia in different fields upon the directives of President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi. This came during the meeting with Tunisian President Qais Said held with Abdulati. During the meeting, Abdulati also delivered a message from President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi to the Tunisian President. Abdulati also met with senior Tunisian officials on promoting bilateral ties and cooperation. The top diplomat exchanged views and reviewed assessments with the Tunisian side on the regional crises and challenges of common concern. In addition, Abdulati met with representatives of the Egyptian community at the Egyptian embassy in Tunisia. Gaza's health ministry said Saturday that Israeli strikes in Gaza have killed more than 90 people in Jerusalem, are witnessing aggression and escalation, which pose a threat of Judaization and should be protected. It added that the occupation's capture of over thousands of acres in the West Bank is a crime of the occupation's government and its project of displacing the Palestinian people out of its land. Hamas armed wing said on Saturday the fate of Israeli-American hostage Aiden Alexander was unknown after the group found the guard who was holding the hostage killed. That's all the news for now. Thanks for watching. I'm Mohammed Abdel Menaim.